Happy Thursday, all my fellow brothers and sisters in doll. It's me, your buddy Donnie again, bringing you another Dolly review, and as always, telling it like a TI is. In this video, I'm going to cover a very special little lady. I know, I say that about every doll, of course. They're special, otherwise, I wouldn't bother having her. Tropical Miko is a groundbreaking doll, okay? Because although her head mold had already been used a few years earlier, debuting actually as Oriental Barbie, 1985 was the year that 1985-1986, okay? Because the box, it says 1985. But she wasn't really available in stores until 1986. Okay. Now, Tropical Miko, like I was saying, is a groundbreaking doll because this is the first time that this head mold had a proper name. Okay. Nowadays, Mattel has opted for calling pretty much all dolls Barbie, generic Barbie. Yes, they are all Barbie. Sure enough, they all are. But they don't even bother giving the dolls proper names, hardly, And I've always felt that was lazy, or cheap of Mattel not to give the dolls a proper name. Yes, they're all Barbies, of course. But this is Miko. She has an identity. And another reason, why this doll was groundbreaking was because the tropical line, the tropical Barbie, in all her different ethnic incarnations, this doll in particular, with her long, pretty black hair, okay, she was a departure from the abundance of blonde dolls that had already been existing, so she was exotic, and her hair, again, is very, very beautiful. I love the entire collection, the entire line of all the tropical dolls. I love them all, but I think Miko is my favorite. I love the white one, I love the black one, I love the Latina one, but something about Miko, it's like she's special. She's very, very special to me. I'm using as a backdrop again, but I won't be doing this, for all my subsequent reviews. I'm just gonna do this for a few more, and then I think I'm gonna change setup. This book, Collectively Yours by Margot Rana, because again, a beautiful illustration. Now, Tropical Barbie is a doll, and Miko, in this case, was a doll that was made in more than one factory at a time. Okay, this one, it says made in China. Okay, now I'm looking at the picture here where they show the one made in China versus the one made in Taiwan. Honestly, I don't see that much of a difference. Okay, I really can't quite tell. Okay, I know I'm almost sounding like a racist idiot, saying that they all look alike, but Lord knows it's I'm not. I'm honestly saying that there are nuances, but I can barely tell. This doll, I'm not unboxing her simply because, as you can see, she's mint, and I bought her mint, but the box, was, had seen better days, so I taped it together as best as I could, and it still looks a little raggedy, but again, the doll inside is totally mint. Please don't be disappointed. As me not unboxing this doll, you're not missing anything, and here's why. All the tropical dolls, specifically the female dolls, they all donned the exact same three items, okay, which is the one-piece swimsuit, the ruffle that can be worn different many ways, and a little brush. That's it. This doll is as basic as it gets. Okay, this is really basic, basic, basic. But I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean basic in a very good way, because as basic as this doll is, sometimes there's beauty in simplicity. Okay, so let me show you the outside of the box. Okay, here it shows the three different ways she can wear her ruffle. And to illustrate that point, I'm gonna bring you, yes, I have multiples of these. Here you can see her wearing it as a mini skirt. Okay, so here's one way, she can wear it. Okay, let's see here that they all fit on camera. Okay, that's one way as a mini skirt. She can also wear it like this, across her shoulder, which is, I think this is like my favorite look. I don't care for it as a mini skirt. I really don't. But I'm just showing. So like this, I love over the shoulder. Okay, that's another look. And then the third look is when she wears it like this, over on her shoulder, arranged like a flower. Again, for me, it's a tie between, okay, this look, okay, when she's wearing it on her shoulder, okay, and this look across the shoulder. Okay, from looking at their faces, okay, I can see that all these 5 Mikos, okay, came from China. Okay, I believe the difference between the Chinese, the ones from China, and the ones from Taiwan is that the ones from Taiwan have like a harder plastic head, while these that are from China, they are a little bit squishy, which I love, an attribute that I love, that the dolls be squishy on the head, because they can be rerouted. Okay, they can be rerouted. Again, the tropical dolls in all her different ethnic incarnations, I totally love. Okay, in other videos I have covered Peruvian version of Tropical Barbie. Okay, that's in another video I've made. But in this video, I decided to focus on the character of Miko. Okay, now most tropical Barbie, Miko, Black Barbie, Hispanic Barbie, and Skipper, they come with a yellow brush. Okay, but this one, the one that I have here with her hair loose, she brought an orange one. It's identical in terms of design. Okay, so what's in here is this, but yellow. Okay, so forgive me for not quite unboxing this doll, but I didn't think it was necessary, because again, the box, was falling apart, and I taped it as best as I could, and it's like I said, you're not missing anything. You're not missing anything. Okay, because this is all she brings. Anyways, I feel I was hesitant to do this video, because again, Reen Bean made a beautiful review of the doll on the video review of the doll. See, this is live, one take. My videos are humble. I don't edit. I just do it. But I love this doll so much. I have several. Yes, besides, these are not the only 5 I have. I think I have 2 or 3 more, somewhere in my bins of fixer-uppers. And to tell you the truth, except for this one that is mint, all these other four I purchased secondhand fixer-uppers. You know, luckily I found them in very good shape, as you can see. Okay, no bad haircuts, melted rubber bands. You know, no rips or tears to their bathing suits. I found them in very, very, very good shape. Okay, and these dolls, I feel they deserve not only to be revisited but reissued. Mattel, if somebody out there is watching, please re-release or reissue the entire tropical line. Okay, Barbie in all her, at the time, you know, in her four ethnic variations. Okay, even though as white or Caucasian, black or African American, Hispanic or Latina, you know, all three of them were Barbie. But this one, okay, is, like I said, the only one, you know, who has a proper name. Okay, now I've heard that, and I've seen pictures that in other countries they use this head mold, but they don't call her Miko. But in other head mold, but in other countries they call her Marina, Marina. But I'll be doing another video concentrating on the different names that have been given to this particular head mold. Like I said, I call her Miko dash Dana Rockers because those are the two proper names she was simultaneously given. Okay, in 1985, when she was issued as two separate characters. Now, Tropical Miko, she is an island girl. She could be Filipina. She could be Latina. She could also be Hispanic. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why I love this doll, is because her face reminds me of my mom. Okay, because my mom has that, you know, shape of her face. Her eyes are not quite as hers, because she doesn't have any Asian heritage in her blood, at least that we know of, perhaps, you know. But see, this doll, you know, really made me think of my mom, you know. And that's another reason why I love her. I love her long, beautiful black hair. Now, the tropical dolls, they boasted of having the longest hair, at least at the time, you know. And, you know, her hair is long, you know, and but at the time, this was the longest, like behind her thigh, like by her knee. This was as long as it got. As years went by and Mattel released other dolls that kept boasting the longest hair ever, well, they really, you know, totally hair and, of course, Jewel Her Mermaid Barbie. Well, anyways, I believe I have taken enough of your time, you know, gawking, if you will, at this tropical Miko. You know, if you have her, you know, and again, she doesn't quite look like mine, don't fret none, because part of the charm of the tropical line is that, as you can see, the same fabric for all the swimsuits is cut in such a way, so, you know, haphazardly, if you will, that it gives the dolls a unique look. So two dolls don't look identical. Two swimsuits are not identical. Even, as you can see, the fabric used for the ruffle, okay, it comes in a variation of shades, you know. But again, that's part of the fun of collecting the variations, you know, that the dolls come with. Anyhow, now I have really taken enough of your time. I love you guys. Thank you for stopping by. And I'll be coming up with news. I have some news for the doll community, you know. And again, thank you so much for stopping by. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now.